evening, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started with the special meeting of the Emmett City Council. Sarah, can we get a roll call?
Councilmember Brown?
Here.
Councilmember Krupa?
Here.
Councilmember Wright? Here. Mayorperson Meyer? Mayorperson King?
Here. If you could please stand with me. It's not on the agenda, but please stand with me as we salute the flag. Put your hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Can I get a motion to excuse Carly?
So moved. Yeah.
Please vote. Okay, up next, communication from the public. Anyone who wishes to address the council on an item not on the agenda tonight? Anyone? Okay. So I guess we're going to get right into our work study with a presentation regarding SB 54, City Attorney Eric Bale and Acting Chief Rock.
Mayor, City Council members, hopefully everybody in the audience can hear me. I've got a little bit of a cold, so if I start droning out, let me know. The last council meeting, the City Council requested that the City Attorney's Office and the Hemet Police Department put together a presentation for the council and members of the community with regard to essentially what is Senate Bill 54. What does it do? What doesn't it do? Kind of walk everybody through the steps to sort of lay the foundation for the council to decide if it was going to take some policy direction, opposing it, embracing it, or doing something in between. This presentation is designed to do that. I'm going to try to present what I'll call a neutral analysis. There are arguments for and against SB 54. I don't plan to present either of those arguments. What we're concerned with here today is what kind of legal requirements does it lay out? What kind of impact does it have on the operations of the Hemet Police Department, and making sure that we answer your questions so that you can take whatever policy direction that you want to have. I have provided the council with a draft resolution with regard to SB 54. It's not expressly an agenda item for you to take action on tonight, but you certainly could have a discussion about what action you want to take, give direction to staff, whether it's in the form of that resolution or not, to have on your consent calendar for the next meeting. A couple of things that aren't part of my presentation. I'm going to try not to offer any political commentary. I think that you will have plenty of that from both sides during your public comments. SB 54 has a whole section that lays out the legislative purpose and intent. And they make a number of value statements, policy statements in there. I don't plan to review those with you in any detail at all, nor criticize or comment upon them. They all generally relate to the idea of trying to create trust with the migrant or immigrant community in California, and that SB 54 is necessary in order to create that trust. I'm not going to speak to the constitutional validity of SB 54. I'm not going to argue for or against SB 54 being federally preempted or conflicting with federal law, although I am going to at least tell you a little bit about what that argument is. One of the arguments that's advanced by the federal government in their lawsuit is that SB 54 contradicts and is inconsistent with two federal statutes, 8 U.S.C., U.S. Code, Section 1373 and 1644. 1644 is the shorter of the two, and I'm just going to read it for you in the audience, and as we go through the program, you can judge for yourself whether you think it conflicts or not. It is a difficult legal question to determine whether, in fact, the law is inconsistent, but here's what 8 U.S.C. 1644 says. Notwithstanding any